Okay, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to get into this week. Thinking of putting the plow on the tractor. Actually, I should call it a cultivator on the tractor, and yeah, just dealing with that little shithead up there. I don't know what she's staring at, but something is getting her attention out there. So, basically, again, no idea what I'm going to get into. Not a drop of snow at all anywhere near my house. Well, I shouldn't say that. About 4 kilometers down the road, there's some snow still up on the hills and in some of the ditches, but I'm just getting ready to upload a random end of March update video. Just getting ready to make that one live. Today is now April, what is it? April 7th. Yes. And you can see it's yeah, very hot outside. Well, in my opinion, it's going to be hot. But yesterday, when we got to the house, which was Thursday night yesterday, it was plus 30 in the house and the furnace was off. Yeah, plus 30 in the house. Right now it's still plus 25, but having this window open right here, the heat comes in, the sunroom heats up. It's like 34 in the sunroom. So holy shit, it's getting hot pretty quick. So going to have to get the blinds back on this window. They're broken up there, and going to need to do a little bit of work around the house. Basically what I need to do is I need to get the tractor set up. I want to change the tires on the Sportsman, put on my new tires that I bought last year. No, is it 2 years ago I bought them? No, it's last year, yeah, because Kate was with me when I picked them up. So yeah, it was last year when I just got the house. So I got to get new tires on the Sportsman. I got to do an oil change on it. And other than that, a little bit of quadding this weekend, and I'm going to start breaking up the soil and getting the garden ready to go in. So yes, might end up being a boring week. Got a lot of dog hair on my foot. Lily's shedding. Pretty good. And yes, not too sure yet what's going to go on, but Kate's gone to work and she won't be back probably till around 5-6 o'clock. So I'm going to probably, like I said, start working on the tractor and maybe start plowing the garden. Okay, so tractor's over there, started right off, no problem whatsoever. So I decided to bring out, like you guys seen before, my spare front end, because I have a good feeling if I start putting a lot of stuff in that bucket, I'm going to probably snap something. I got this set up here, and I'm going to start with just 2 of them on there, because I only have the bracket to mount 2 of them on here, just to break up the sand. I'm hoping to bring some black sand up into the, beach sand. Those are all full of weight. I'm going to guess about 60 pounds a piece. That's the weight bin for it. And I use this hitch here set up because that one's straight. This one here is a bit crooked. This is the one that came with the Sears. This one came with the roper, I believe. No, that one actually came with the ST16 one. The 16 horse that I picked up, I believe. This one I believe came with the loader. I was trying to find where I had the bolts for it, and I realized they're actually still in the tractor. So someone was thinking when he took it off. I took it off, I believe, when I bought the tractor. And my wheel dolly that I'm going to put bigger tires on, make into a battery pack sooner or later. Now, as for these tires, that one has some air, this one's empty. Okay, so one holds air. This one has a sidewall. I already checked it, it's leaking in the sidewall, and both of the ones on the back that I just put on are leaking in the sidewall. So that's no good. Yeah, that one there is pretty crooked. Yeah, they're not really the straightest. And a big threaded rod I don't need on this tractor, I don't believe, because it actually has the proper setup in it. So grab this and this, And I got the bolts, actually spare bolts, wrapped up here from when I took off the other tractor. So I'll throw this on and see what I could get into today. I only have a little bit of fuel left in here. I'll have to go into town again, which is 50 kilometers away, to get some fuel, or I could siphon it out of something else. But yeah, you can see that one there actually has the rod on it, where the old other tractor I had a threaded rod. But flat, and probably still flat. Yep. But because there's chains on it, these shouldn't be touching the ground too much. They'll still work. The idea is to till up this section right here where it's been cleared. I'm going to guess, because the hitch was on the front here, they cleared that for the semi-truck to drive into when they brought in this trailer. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yes, it's very windy today, and I know I should really get some kind of microphone that blocks the wind, but haven't found really anything that I like yet. Okay, so once I get that mounted, I'll turn back on this camera. Well, hitch is on, and I realize I don't have the center link, so I'll have to make something else work. Lily just quite literally hanging her head over the edge. Having fun, Poodle? Probably not. Well, after my smoke, yes, I never quit smoking. I'm still smoking, just not as many. I'll get back to the tractor. Well, there's only 2 of them on there, but that's my setup. I tried it with no weight. Fuck, the things just got caught in grass, and oh shit, I already lost a clip, didn't I? Better check where that came from. Or maybe it's just a spare one. Very well, possibly just a spare one, but yeah, she's a little floppy and loose. I know I could chain that up to get it a bit tighter, but I'm not too worried about that. But it looks like I got all my clips in. Yeah, that's coat hanger, because I was missing some clips. I guess I had a spare one after all. Those are about 50 pounds each of weight. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. I was going to use that as a center link, but just decided to go for a solid rod. Well, with one of them, not an issue. Pulls it no problem. But it was offset, so of course I need a second one. I just threw it on there randomly. I was just playing with it over there. Actually digs in pretty damn good with one, but again, with no weight, it was absolutely useless. I already popped this tire off the bead pretty much. But, well, I guess I'll go until I see it start spinning on the bead. You can see a lot of water coming out of the side there. I got that spare set of tires that at least hold air for a bit. Now what I'm wondering is which one of these held air for even a little bit, because I should put air in that one, because this one, okay. So I'm going to actually put a little bit of air in that one for now, because I don't want to ruin that one, because that one at least holds air for a couple days. And then I got another one over there that holds air for a couple days, so it might end up being fine. Well, that setup made it exactly there. And it collapsed. So why did she collapse? Did the metal actually break on this, or what the hell happened? Did the center pull pipe? No. What the frig? Okay, well, maybe it just has to be lifted back up and shortened up, the center. I don't know. Huh. I'll figure this out in a few seconds. Or maybe I just don't. Yeah, I see some wood there. Maybe it just kicked back. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a second. I don't really see what happened. Maybe because I don't have the patching set. Was this guy bent like that before? Or did I just bend? Can you guys see what I'm talking about? Probably not. It's hard to tell there, but yeah, this here used to be over here. I'm not sure if it was like that before, so I can't say that yet. But I guess I'll have to put an adjustment on there and shorten them around. Or make those match. Yeah, you can even see the way the cans are bent. This whole center pole here flexed over, and actually right there bent. So I have to get a big friggin' hammer and give her a try. And shortening up that center link, I have no idea. Again, I actually haven't played with anything than an already set up system. Where's my big friggin' hammer? Oh, shit. Such a mess in here. I guess I can unplug this sucker now. Oh, this one will try too. I can see right now it's going to pull through there in no time, so I'm going to have to find a washer actually right now before I even start. Fun. Well, I don't have any washers, but I had wire, but I just started looking at this. The way I wrap the wire is not going to do anything there. I already figured that out. But I need a longer one, not a shorter one. What was I thinking? What could I use? What could I use? I really don't know. Yeah, maybe a little bit of overkill. But I might have to change the plow angle on the blades themselves. But I think that actually might work. Yeah, that's another set of bottom links. I don't know. I know I have the center link somewhere, but I never brought it up here. And to be honest, I want to get this done this weekend, so I think I'll try to make this work. I was originally thinking of just using this, some angle iron on it and drilling some holes, but I'm going to give this a try first. I do got some turnbuckles somewhere in the house, but I couldn't find them, and probably the right size for that too. Well, that did not work so well. I lost one of them and bent one of them. Still boots. I don't want to take that too. I knew I hit a stump, but of course this thing here has enough traction that you see right here. Yeah, I picked it up when it fell off, but yeah, I hit a stump here, and it actually had enough traction that the front end went in there. Good thing I had my foot on the lever. Yeah. Now, I was expecting it to actually bend that first. Well, I might have to go back to the drawing board on this idea, but this here works good. Yes, it's putting more strain on it not being leveled out proper, but hey, now I gotta bend that back and try it again. Fun. I'm pretty sure that'll be an easy fix. Oh, it's getting this freaking here. I know this video is gonna be so covered in wind, but I'm trying to do the same, and that other one's too bent for me to fix. I think I'm gonna have to take some weight off, otherwise I'm going to keep on bending them. Well, believe it or not, it was working good, but I just lost that pin. I think that pin's gone, but you can see it's starting to break it up here nicely. Literally only did about 3 passes here. Yeah, and then I looked behind me and seen she was crooked. Took out a big stump right probably there, or right here actually, and that's where it let go. Unless it let go back there, I just didn't notice it. Well, just put almost any pin in there, I think. Oh no, that's one piece. That whole center shaft is one piece. So I guess I'll have to put that threaded rod in. The end just snapped off it. Okay, well I guess I'm doing what the old guy, Bowler, did, putting in the threaded rod, which, if I remember right, requires removing the tires. Oh, fun. Very fun. I don't know if I'll be able to drag it back like that, but I'll have to try. Oh, I limped it home. Oh, back. Yeah, I guess that's why you don't normally put that much weight on them, hey? I also noticed this guy here let go at the end, but of course that was just held on there just with shit. So it's just helping it drag, which is actually probably better. That was holding up until that broke, so that's fine. Again, it's not perfectly straight, so of course it's going to be putting more strain on it. But that's just a test plot I'm actually going to be doing over there, so I guess I'm going to have to put this threaded rod on it and probably snap that easier, I think. Well, I guess I better jack her up. Oh, am I getting sandblasted laying on the ground. But she broke right there, and look, can you guys see what I'm seeing? You see what I see? Well, let me try to get it in the light. Okay, right here is fresh, and that is rusted. Right here, rust, fresh on the tip here, and fresh here. So that means this was already cracked and ready to break. So maybe I wasn't too hard on it, but yeah, you can see right there where it's rusted, right there, ready to break already. And look here, see the crack? Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of sucks. One thing you see here, if they would make that just a bit wider right there. Oh, actually I found the spot right there. It does fit. Huh. Well, maybe because it was on an angle. I was thinking, yeah. I was gonna say if it fits in there, it'd make it for changing it without removing the wheels, but it's just a little too tight, I think. But maybe because this one's bent. So I'm going to try putting that threaded rod through there and see what happens. But other than that, she did pretty good. And I never actually looked underneath this thing in a long time. I thought there was something broken on the loader ready to crack, but no, it looks good. Everything looks pretty solid on there. The noises I'm hearing is just that it's just on with quick release pins. If you guys see those pins I'm talking about right there. So that's probably why it sounds like the loader's creaking a bit, but yeah. Looks like I'll have to get under here and do some greasing again. I only greased it. Whoa! Sand in the face. I only greased it once when I first got it, but yeah. Seems a torque monster, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, the threaded rod is about the right size, and if I remember right, this came off the roper, or I can't remember which tractor I pulled this one off of. I got washers and everything else to actually bolt on those 3-point rods, so they're pretty sturdy. So let's see if I can make that fit.